So hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we'll be looking into the one of the topic of physics, the very first topics of the system of the units and physics, that is the time, right? So basically we are looking into the one of the units of the there are different units. We'll be looking into further on videos that there have been by time to time there have been different system of units for like CGS system, FKS system, FPS system, and the SI system. So first of all, we will be looking into the SI system fundamental quantities, which are 7 in number, and we are looking into the very first quantity, there are time. So let me tell you about the fundamental quantities involved in the SI system, so that you can have an idea of what we will be looking into the next videos as well. So SI is the systems, SI is the system of the units, that is the international system. We do consider this, and you know we can say that it is a system of international units, and it is being followed till today, and it includes 7 fundamental quantities, and the name include length, mass, and time, amount of substance, luminous intensity, and a part of it, length, mass, time, amount of substance, luminous intensity, current, temperature, how many are these? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, right? So we have done with the 7 fundamental quantities of the system of international units, that are length, mass, time, amount of substance, luminous intensity, current, and temperature. So one by one in the later on videos we will be looking into all of these, and we'll be understanding them deep, looking into the history as well. So today what our basic topic is about the time. So let me introduce you what time is. Okay, so time is the a fundamental quantity, and even though if we look into other systems, a video will be coming which will be including FPS system and the CGS system. In over that as well, we are having the time as fundamental quantities. So time has a great importance, right? So first of all, we are looking into the basics, the cover up basics, the MCQs type things that are very important. Then we going into the deep things, right? So let me go into it. So first of all, we are talking about before 16th. Okay, wait a minute. So if we talk about the previous time, so we do measure time by the means of a solar day, mean solar day, right? So we did measure time with the help of a mean solar day, right? Which would be equal to 24 hour, right? We just said that as we are having digits, like as we are having units like 1 day, 1 year, 1 month. So same this system started from sunset to sunrise, like solar day from sunset to sunrise there are 24 hours, right? So this was how it worked, and that was the very basics of the developing of the measurement of the fundamental quantities. So if we talk about what if we look into the second, that was day by day, as it was seen that 24 hours is such a long period, and it was very difficult for us, if one has to do something of the 10 minutes, so how can he wait for such long 24 hours? So there was a need to introduce something, there was need to introduce smaller units for that. And if we look into 24 hours, so a mean solar day is equal to 24 hours, and as we know that 1 hour is equal to how many seconds? 60 into 60, right? 60 into 60. Okay, so 1 hour is equal to 60 into 60. So 1 hour is equal to 3600 SCC second, right? So this is the what 24 hour means. 1 hour means. So 1 hour means 3600 seconds. If we look into the formula, 1 hour is 60 minutes, and 60 minutes further have 60 seconds. So we have got that 1 hour is equal to 3600 seconds. And if we look into more further into it, so we will get to know that if we want to find the mean solar day total seconds, so we need to look into multiplying 3600 into multiplying 3600 into 24 hours. So if we need to find the total number of seconds in a mean solar day, so that would be equal to 86,400 seconds. And wait a minute, 24 hour is equal to 86,400 seconds, and that is one of the important MCQs, that how much 24 hour, or the wording can be different in MCQs. Like it would be given a mean solar day consists of how many seconds, a 24 hour consists of how many seconds. So you need to follow this step and you can get the answer. And even though the question can also come like this, tell us that 1 second is equal to how many, how much MST, or how much mean solar day. So what would be the answer? Simply, if the 24 hour or mean solar day is equal to 86,400 seconds, so if we do it inverse of it, so 1 second is equal to 1 divided by, or I cannot write upon it, so do consider it like 1 divided by 86,400 seconds, right? So I do hope that you understand that these type of MCQs can come, like they will be asking about, they will be confusing you into the mean solar day, into 24 hour, into 1 second is equal to, you just need to confirm out the values. So this is the basic of how the time there was a need to we have to come into 24 hour. The reason behind that, why did we have came from 24 hour to the 1 minute, then 1 hour, then 1 minute and 1 second, because 24 hour, even though 1 minute in today's world is a large piece of quantity, right? So we need to, if we need to look into accurate results, we need to have minute and macroseconds. So that is the advancement of the science, and we are looking into ways to find out further ways of it moving forward. If we look about into today, how we are how time is being calculated today, so we need to look into other things. So let me introduce that today what is happening, how we are measuring time. So why we are not considering that mean solar day anymore, because if we observe that in the winters, or if we compare the winter days and the summer days in our own country or wherever you are, there is a time difference, there is a time gap that comes, even though it is even though it is of a few minutes, but it it makes a lot. So scientists this thought that there is no accuracy in this. Simply there is in one part of world there is a day, in one part of the world there is a night. So there is a difference, and that would be manageable in very local area. But if we talk about large area, so that is we need to look into further ways. For that, what we did was that we took cesium 133, that is an element, isotope of an element, we can say that. So we took that, and what we did was that, okay, so what we are discussing about the cesium, right? So if you look into cesium, so in today's world, all we are looking around is that cesium, we are using 133 cesium, and what we are considering 1 second is that we are looking into 1 second is equal to 9192631 vibrations of cesium 33, right? So 1 second in today's world is equal to 919263177 vibration of cesium 133. So how is that happening? So what is behind the reason behind that is that there is a little bit of energy change after this periodic number of vibration happening in the atom of cesium 133, and we are considering that change as compared to 1 second, right? I do hope that you have understood it. It is a kind of a deep concept, but you need to look into that. It is having accuracy. Accuracy, if we talk about accuracy, so accuracy is equal to 1 second in 30,000 years, right? So if you talk about accuracy, it is highly accurate, right? Only 1 second mistake can come in around 30,000 years, and that is such a long time period. So we are just looking, even though in today's world more advanced atomic clocks and hydrogen clocks have came, fountain clocks have came, but we are looking into this but because we are quite compatible with that in today's world as well, because 30,000 years is such a long time period. So furthermore, if you look into it, we have other sort of clocks as well. We will be looking into that. So wait a minute. Yes, so okay, so it is having accuracy of 1 second in 30,000 years, and that is quite enough, 30,000, if a man is of 60 years, so throughout his whole life there will be a change of just 2 seconds, and that is quite enough to manage. And even though we are having we have got other more accurate systems, as like, let me introduce you guys the hydrogen atomic clock, even though that is more accurate, right? It is more accurate, and it is having accuracy of it is having accuracy of 500k years in years, that would be equal to 1 second, right? So in there would be 1 second mistake in around 500k years. We have got fountain clock, and that is having 1 second in billion, 1 billion, we can say that, not 1 billion, billions of years, right? So you can you can see that we have got into the history, and we have got, even though there was a time we are considering 24 hours of or a mean solar day, that would be equal to digit of smallest digit of counting the days or counting the time, but we have gotten into the many parts of the second in today's world, and the 1 second is highly accurate today, and we are very far from getting a mistake into counting the 1 second. A part of it, I would like you to know this thing, that the question can also come. I have given you one thing like there, wait a minute. Okay, so the question can 1 second is equal to question mark, the if though even the answer is giving this, so you can write this, or the option can also come like this, 1 over 60 1 over 60 and 1 over 60, right? Or both A and B. So what would be the answer according to you? So let me tell you guys that, wait a minute. So what would your answer, like 1 second is equal to this value, or is it equal to this value, or is both A or B? So the answer is like we have to look into if 1 second is equal to 1 upon 86,400 second. Okay, so wait a minute, let me correct thing over here. It would be not 1 second, it would be wait a minute, let me check it out. Okay, so 1 second is equal to 86,400 MST, right? So 1 second is equal to 86,400 MST. So what would be the answer? What is 1 second equal to? Is it equal to 1 second? Is 1 second equal to 1 upon 86,400 MSD, or it would be equal to 1 upon 16 to 1 upon 16 to 1 upon 60, or both A and B? So what would be the correct answer according to you? So is it A, is it B, or is it both A and B? So even if you are thinking that both A and B are correct, that is not. What does that mean? Let me tell you guys. So this answer is not correct over here. What do I mean by it? Let me tell you guys. So this and this do mean the same. So this would be the correct answer, both A and B. So the examiner can confuse you guys into a lot of things. He can say you that 1 second is equal to this or this or this. So you have to go through this, both A and B. So I do hope that you've got something throughout this lecture. So meet you guys soon into next video. So thank you guys.